Alright guys, so YEEZY Supply just went live. Queue is up currently. I have PD set up, NSB, as well as Phantom set up as well. I have a lot of cookies for supply, so I am waiting before I start all my tasks, but it should be pretty good release, hopefully. Sale started. I am currently starting all my tasks for YEEZY Supply. Let's see how this goes. I need to go to Quick Cop, open multi. Waiting room on NSB. Waterfall, waiting. I have no idea. Oh, that's Adidas. But I have no idea what waterfall waiting means. Okay, everything's looking good. We're sitting in Splash. Time to hopefully just get through. Oh, I carded one on Phantom. Come on, baby. Where is that? Payment declined. Why, bruh? No, that's not what I like to see. My boy just hit one. Oh, I hit one as well. A size 10.5 on Phantom. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Okay, cool. So Phantom's working. Let's go. All right. This is my first time like fully running Phantom, so I was hoping I did not mess up, but we're looking good. One so far down. I have no idea where the task that checkout is, but whatever. That's fine. As long as they keep checking out. Not that big of a deal to me at all. This is one of the craziest releases in a minute. This is one of the craziest releases in a minute. Okay, so as you guys saw in the other clip, my microphone did kill itself during this release, but there's another Phantom checkout. Phantom was doing very well for me at the beginning, and then you guys will see here in the next clip what ended up happening. But Phantom was doing very well, and I had a bunch of cookies for that bot because I knew it does well on supply. So I was running a lot of tasks on there, and I ended up hitting 5 before the bot ended up crashing, unfortunately. And then moving over to NSB here, I was submitting shipping info and then finalizing purchase. Then I get declined, and the bot opens a browser checkout where my IP was banned. So I started laughing because it was kind of funny because I knew that task was clipped. And then here is where my Phantom crashes, unfortunately. I don't know why it crashed. They were having some server issues. It kept saying for me on my bot that I was having authentication issues, and then it would disconnect me and then reconnect me. So I don't know what was happening there. But at the end, before the bot did crash, I started getting a bunch of carts. It was using my cookies and attempting to get a bunch of carts, and then it crashed, which really sucked because I ended up going through like 20 cookies right before it crashed. So that could have possibly been 20 more pairs, which would have been amazing. And then I couldn't enter my key until later in the afternoon, until after all the releases were done. So that sucked. Then jumping over to this clip right here, you guys can see NSB and PD. I was running for Adidas. The Adidas release was garbage, not gonna lie. I couldn't run Phantom. NSB never got through queue. It was just sitting in queue for me. And then for PD, I kept getting through queue very quickly, and I was passing Splash like a shit ton with both my proxy providers. But for some reason, PD was struggling to auto checkout for me. And yes, I had cookies. if anybody comments that I didn't have cookies and that was my problem, you're wrong, because I literally had thousands of cookies for every bot I ran on Adidas and Supply, as well as foot sites, but I ran what bot mostly for foot sites. I didn't really focus on the ones as much. I focused more on the Yeezys because they were higher profit margins. And then for some reason, PD was struggling to auto checkout. And then it opened, I ran some browser tasks, opened a few browser tasks, and it was having the same problem. I just wasn't able to check out. I just kept getting looped, and that just continued to happen until Adidas was completely sold out, which sucks. Then hopping over to this clip over here, I was running Galax for Finish Line as a few of my boys kept hitting Finish Line later in the day. This was about an hour after the Finish Line release. They were still in stock for most sizes, so I ran a few tasks on Galax, and I ended up hitting 3 pairs. Unfortunately, I did not get emails for these pairs, so that's why I was mainly waiting to upload and edit this video for today, because I was waiting on a bunch of emails from a bunch of different sites. Finish Line was one of them, and I ended up never getting the emails, so these 3 checkouts were an L. And then for this last clip, unfortunately, I cannot show a lot of details, but I did end up going for Shoe Palace. That site is terrible. I do not recommend you to try manually ever on Shoe Palace unless you have a bypass method or anything else, because it is awful. I was sitting here, let me look at the time real quick as I'm recording this. 11:22 a.m. I started trying for Shoe Palace, and I didn't finish till 9:30 at night. So unfortunately, Shoe Palace is very slow and a terrible site to go for manually, but I ended up hitting a lot of pairs, which I will show you guys right now. So here's all the pairs I hit off Shoe Palace. I did do a lot of work there last night around 9:30, like I just said. I ended up getting through manually a bunch. I don't know why, for some reason, and Shoe Palace allowed me to purchase 5 at a time, so that's what I ended up doing. And a huge shout out to my boy Wash Cops as well. He ended up running me a few slots on Shoe Palace because he is the Shoe Palace king, and he ended up getting me, I think, 20 or 25 pairs as well. So that was a very good way to recover on these ones. So we ended up with a total of, I think, 45 pairs of ones, not counting the checkouts from Galax. I ended up hitting 5 on Eblin's. If you guys don't know what that website is, it's a Connecticut local store to me. It's just a sneaker store, and they ended up dropping the shoes online because of, and that's really it. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Overall, the release was not too bad. I did hit both pairs of shoes, a lot of ones, and a decent amount of Yeezys, so I cannot be mad at all. Unfortunately, Phantom crashed and like some other issues were happening throughout the day, but overall it was a good day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to all my sponsors. Links are in the description. I'm also going to link Wash Cops so you guys can check out his Twitter over there. And thank you guys for all the recent support. It really means the world to me. Let me know how you guys did in the comments down below. I do read all the comments, so make sure you guys let me know how you did, or if you guys had any issues, whatever happened, whatever you guys want to say in the comments, let me know down below. But hope you guys did enjoy this video. This has been your boy Gavin, or Born Hype, guys, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.